I realized that last year, basically, that I noticed that roughly more than 70% of all entire Africa ecosystem are owned by people who are not African based, and that's a serious challenge for the continent. That's a serious challenge for the young from Kigali or from Kinshasa who want to dream to do something in the future. There's a need for them to see some success story owned by African that will inspire them to really do what's intended to. And our strategy about that is to see how we can gathering African across Africa and on diaspora, how we can come together to sit down and define the real entire ecosystem African owned from the idea, in such a way that from the idea and incubation and from the angel level and the VC and mentoring, you steal it within that chain. So we're planning to launch this year our first Pan-African incubator, which will be blockchain and AI related. And eventually we're going to launch our new angel fund backed up by diaspora support and so on. And also the current ecosystem too is also mostly the copy paste of what I've been doing working in the West. Basically, you have an incubator where they don't take into account the African identity, they don't take into account the African culture and so on. So our incubator or our accelerator or our engine network or anything that we do will add African ID, African identity, African culture, or African way of doing things. And we think that we do that, that will be very successful. And don't get me wrong, we need everyone to enter to Africa. We need everyone from outside or from inside. So I'm just saying that the foundation have to be laid out strongly by people who understand African need, and eventually everyone is welcome to come to support and to come to scale what we already set up as a foundation. In that process, diaspora play a major role in that, in the sense that we have knowledge, we have a time, we have skills, and we have a network. We know many people across abroad that we can bring on the continent to help transform the continent as well. That's one of the main reasons that last year we have a diaspora chamber of commerce. One of the elements in that chamber of commerce is to really how we can leverage all the diaspora and a different sector, entrepreneurship, banking, investment, and so on, how diaspora can play a major role in that sense.